everybody! Today I'm going to be doing my December and Christmas book haul. So this month I actually had no luck at my library book sale. However, I did find a ton of really cool books for only $1 at the Dollar Tree. So the first book that I found there is Where Beauty Lies by Elle and Blair Fowler. Elle and Blair are actually YouTubers who make like beauty related videos, and this is actually their second book in a series, but I figured I would just get like the first one from the library and then read it. I'm not expecting anything like super good from this. I just kind of thought it would be like a fun, just really light and fluffy read. The next book that I picked up is Someday, Someday Maybe by Lauren Graham. I don't really know anything about this book, but I know it's a contemporary, and I believe the author is from Gossip Girl. I've never watched that TV show, but I know it's really popular. I heard a lot of people talking about this, so I thought I would just pick it up. The third book that I found at the Dollar Tree was Autumn Falls by Bella Thorne. Now, Bella Thorne was a Disney Channel star. I used to watch her when I was younger, and when she wrote the series, I really wanted to read it, but then I never picked it up, and then I just totally lost interest in reading it. But when I found it at the Dollar Tree for $1, I just figured I'll pick it up, why not? I don't know when I'll ever get around to reading this, but yeah. Next, I found Wings by Elizabeth Richards, and this is actually the third book in the Black City trilogy. So the first book is called Black City, the second one is called Phoenix, and this one's called Wings. I don't own the first two books, I've not read the first two books, but I do want to read them, and the covers are really, really pretty, so I thought I'd pick it up for $1 now and save myself however much money buying it in the future once I read the series. Next book I found is Blythewood by Carol Goodman. I believe this is kind of like a Harry Potter-ish kind of book where this girl goes to this boarding school, but it seemed like a kind of darker book, so it really interested me. It is kind of like a big book, so I'm a little intimidated by it, but it looks really interesting, so I'm really looking forward to picking this one up and reading it. The next book I found is Of Grave Concern by Max McCoy, and this is just like a tiny little mass market paperback kind of book, and it's a mystery novel. It's the first book in a psychic detective series called An Ophelia Wilde Paranormal Mystery. Okay, I hope the video is not out of focus now because I just had to get up because there was a very loud crashing noise coming from the living room because my cat is being mischievous. Anyways, back to this book. So in this book, I believe it's towards it's after the Civil War, and a bunch of these wives are going to these mediums to try and contact their husbands who have died in the war. But then the main character, Ophelia Wilde, is not fooled by what they do, and she has wasted her money speaking to these mediums before, so she decides to become one and become this sort of fake psychic. But then I think she ends up getting exposed as a fake psychic, so this town gets really angry and they end up burying her alive, where she then realizes that she can actually talk to the dead. So it sounds super interesting. I think I might read this towards next Halloween. And then the last book that I found at the Dollar Tree is Earthbound by April Lynn Pike. I read Wings by April Lynn Pike and I really enjoyed it. I didn't continue on with the series, but I did really enjoy her writing, so when I saw this, I thought I'd pick it up. I've never heard of this before, and I don't know much of what it's about, but the cover looks really interesting, although I'm not a fan of the faces. These next two books I just bought at Target. They're a little bit cheaper than other bookstores, so I've been shopping for my books there lately. So the first one is Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. I'm sure lots of people have heard of this book. It's super popular on BookTube, and frankly, I never really had an interest in reading this, but I really like the book. The pages are black. The cover is gorgeous, so I bought it. This is such a cover buy, I hate myself. But so many people like it on BookTube, so hopefully I will too. And yeah, I'm not 100% sure what this is about. I know it's about these 6 people who try to break into this impossible place to break into. So it does sound interesting, I don't know why it never, yeah. And this next book, I can't remember whether I hauled it or not, but I don't think I did, and it is The Amazing Book Is Not on Fire by Dan Howell and Phil Lester, who are again YouTubers. Dan is Not on Fire and Amazing Phil. I'm a really big fan of their videos, and I realized I had never picked up their book, and they actually just released a second book a month or two ago. So yeah, I picked this up and I read it last month, and I really enjoyed it. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. The next book in this haul is Pivot Point by Casey West, and Megan from Megan Pegasus kindly sent me this, and we had like a little Christmas gift exchange. You guys know that I am a huge fan of Casey West's books. I've never given any of them less than 4 or 5 stars, and I've read all of them except for Pivot Point and Split Second. So I'm really looking forward to picking this up. And then the final 2 books in this haul I got for Christmas, and that would be The One and The Air by Kiera Cass, and this completes my selection series. I read all the books, but I got them all from the library, so I've been slowly collecting the entire series. So these were the last 2 ones that I needed, so now I have a completed collection. Please leave me a comment down below and let me know if you've read any of these books and what you thought of them. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!